Good afternoon, everybody. It is Tuesday afternoon on the 21st of October. My name is Steph and this is my channel, Home Budgets by Steph. This is my very first video that I'm showing today. I've been cash stuffing for about 6 months now, and I do a combination of cash stuffing and I do some challenges as well. So today is going to be about the challenges with some leftover money that I have. And I'll do another video later on in the week, which will be my weekly cash stuffing. My husband's salary gets paid directly into the bank, and that gets used mainly for run-of-the-mill direct debits that we have going out, and I get paid in cash. So the cash we tend to stuff for trying to get ahead on some of the direct debits, see if I can get a year ahead, and then we can cancel the direct debit, mainly for things like car insurance. I also stuff for car tax, warranty, things like that. I also stuff for birthdays and Christmas, grocery money, and holidays. We all like a little holiday, don't we? So I am cash stuffing for a holiday that we have booked for next year. So basically just trying to take some of the pressure off of the direct debits that come out of the bank and using cash where we possibly can, rather than it coming out of the bank or going onto a credit card. So I'll explain more about that when I do my cash stuffing video, but as I say, today is about challenges. I've got some leftover cash. I have £40 and some change. Now with the change, I used my pound coins or £2 coins for challenges. The rest of this will just get thrown into a tub for now, because I do the penny challenge, and I don't really have enough to do much at the moment with that. So I'm just going to leave that to one side until I've got a bit more, and then I can cross off one of the larger numbers in the penny challenge. So the challenges binder is a little bit of a mishmash. I've got a £10 jar saver for my husband, where I pop a £10 in as and when I can afford it, so that he can have a little bit of money to go and spend on whatever he wants. I recently got the gamer challenge from the Housewife's Budgets. Haven't started that yet. And I also got from her the lamb kebab challenge, which I'm looking forward to starting. That should be interesting. Anyway, I'm going to start with the domino saver for my £2 coins here. This challenge I've done solely with £1 and £2 coins, and it is almost finished. Now, initially, this was a download from This Girl Budgets UK. It did say at the top here, it saves 191. And I'm almost finished, and I realised there was nowhere near £191 going to be in there. So I've totted it up again, and I make it come to 146. So unless I'm doing something really wrong, I think that's just a little error. So I am hoping to get £146, which is still a good amount. So today I've got £2 coins, so I can cross off another £2 on this. Down here. I am sorry if I sound a bit snuffly. I'm just getting over the cold that the whole wide world seems to have had at the moment. Had it for well over a week now, but it is deciding to slowly shift itself. So I'm going to swap these £2 coins for two placeholders, two £1 placeholders. I've got some more in here. So at the moment for this challenge, I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. £123, which is fantastic. I am fortunate, as I say, I work in a shop, so I can take my £1 coins in and change them at the shop, which is handy. It saves having to mess around at the bank. So that's that one. That's coming on nicely. So with the £40 that I have, I want to put a £5 into this piggy bank. Again, this is a download from this girl Budgets UK, and I've done most of the £2 ones, but I want to do a £5 one, so £5 is going in there today. And that one will save £55. And so far in this one, I have £22. Now another one I want to start today is the Risky Roller. This is actually, let me pop that there. This is actually one of my own challenges that I've made. It is available in my Etsy store. And basically, you choose yourself a starting bet, which you would put in the box at the top. And then you're going to roll a dice, a 6-sided dice, 5 times. Depending on what you roll will depend whether you add that amount to your starting bet or if you take it away. So this could be quite pricey. So my starting bet is going to be £5. And let's bring in this, and we're going to roll the dice 5 times and write down the amounts. So 1 is a subtract if you roll a 1, 2 or 3, so that's -1. 2, -2. -1. This might not be so spendy. Oh, 6 is an add, so we add 6. 1 and 5. Oh, no, I don't need to do that one, do I? I've done it 5 times already, so there we go. Right, so our starting bet is £5, and then we -1, -2, -1, plus 6, -1. £6. Oh, that's not too bad. It could have been a lot worse. So this week I will be saving £6. So I'm now going to change a 5 up for some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, should I? Let's make that a 10, not a 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I've got 10 of these now. So 5 and 1 is going into the Risky Roller. I also have a 50p challenge, which is purely for 50p pieces. Again, I've almost finished that, and that saves £30. That's my penny saving challenge for all my loose change under 50p. So my next one on here is £3.62. So I'm just going to wait until I've got a bit more change, and then I can cross off another one of the higher numbers. So that's that one and that one done, and the dominoes. So let's have a little look at the Gamer Challenge by the Housewife's Budget. So this is a scratchy one. Do I have a scratchy tool? I do. All right, so this saves 140. Okay, I think we will just go with this one. And that's £10. Okay, £10 going in there this week. And then this is also from the Housewife's Budget, the lamb kebab. I got this because I love Crete and Greece in general. So with this one, you basically cross off the ingredients, and on each one we have a budget or an organic. So the budget would be the lower version, the organic would be a higher amount. So I think what I'm going to do is start with the top one, the cured lamb. And I have £10 left, so I'm not really knowing what these figures are going to be like. I think I'm going to stick with, oh no, let's go organic. Let's live life on the edge and go organic. And that is £8. Excellent. So, one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should I do the budget at the same time? No, I'm going to leave that at 8. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go through, decide each time whether I'm going to go for the budget or the organic for each one, and then I'll go through this twice, so I can do the whole thing twice. So for this one, we're putting 8 for now, and then when I do it next time, I will decide whether I'm going to go budget or organic. See how much money I have at the time. Okay, so that is that one. Lovely. So we've done that one. I think what I'm going to do now is give my husband this last £10. He's not had any love for a while, so I guess I should let him have £10. So I know he's wanting to upgrade his computer graphics card, which is going to cost a fair amount of money. So every little helps, as they say. So £10 is going in there, which gives him £70. Which is good, and that just leaves me £1. So I think I'm going to have to go back to the domino and just pop this on the domino challenge with £1. Colour in a number 1 spot. Perfect. And that's my challenges for the week. I don't have many, but I would like to finish some of the ones that I've got going on in there. I have also got this little one that the Housewife's Budget sent me when her order came through, which was a little freebie, Autumn Friends. So I may make a little binder of just like mini challenges that at £1 each or £2 each or something like that. But I want to laminate that before I use it as well, so that I can reuse it a few times. So I'll keep that to the side. I'm also waiting on an order from Up the Creek Budgets. I've ordered a couple of things from there. So hopefully when I do my cash stuffing, possibly Monday evening, they may have arrived and I can show you what I've received from Up the Creek Budgets as well. So anyway, that's my little challenge video. As I say, it's my first one. I'm not sure what the lighting's like or anything like that, so any feedback would be appreciated. And again, I'm sorry for the voice and the snuffly nose, but hopefully again in a few days' time I will be feeling much better and sounding a lot better. So I will leave it there for today. Take care, everyone. Bye.